guys. What? Yeah, you'll come. Hey, here we go. Hi. Hey. So, yeah. We are waiting for the singer, right? Yeah.
We want to know more. Thank you very much. Okay, the second piece, Kakula-Kakula. The second piece is Kakula-Kakula, and then this is my piece. I wrote this piece in 1997. So, yes. That's it.
Hawaiian Kakula Ensemble consists of Maiko Santaila, Nicholas Lumen, David Lamfelder, And then me, Mohammad Amin. Oh.
Which is spreading from southern part of the Philippines until Sumatra. So you can find these instruments in Mindanao area, and then also in Sulawesi, in Kalimantan and Sumatra, and then also in Maluku. So actually, the generic term for this ensemble and then instrument is kolintang, because it is used in Mindanao area, also in Bolaang Mongondonis in North Sulawesi, and then some ethnic groups in Sumatra. But Kailinese used the term Kakula. I believe it started from in the middle in the 20th century to differentiate between Kakula and then kolintang, because kolintang in Indonesia becomes a floating term. It is referred to ensemble, a slapke instrument, the ensemble which is played by Minahasanis in northern part of Sulawesi. The music or the music that you heard is categorized by Kakula Kreasi Baru. Kreasi Baru is the term to identify the piece which is composed by local composer, and then but used traditional Kakula as a basic idea. And then so you can see that the idea of Kakula Kreasi Baru is based on the past, you do it in the present, and then to deal with the future. So Kakula Kreasi Baru is a symbol of modernity, and then a symbol of traditional, and then at the same time also symbol of modernity. And then Kreasi Baru is the transformation process from the daily life activity in the society, and then they brought it to the stage. I really like to have an opportunity to play with ethnomusicology student at UH and the non-music major at UH, because this is my first time to work with international students, and then they are very wonderful musicians, and then they are so good in make a very conducive situation to play music. And then my concept in composing music and also play music is sintuvu. Sintuvu is derived from a word from Kailinese and then Poso language, which means to enliven together. So you work together with other people. So I don't have to force them to play exactly the same which the traditional artists in Central Sulawesi how they play, but it is based on their capability. It is based on their capability, and then I also give them chance to improvise, and then sometimes they also have like a contribution idea how to play the piece. So my piece, when it is played in my group in Central Sulawesi, it's kind of a little bit different when I play with them. So they have a lot of contribution how to make how to play the piece becomes better. So this is my opportunity, and then to be honest, I learn much from them. So they don't only learn much from me, but I also learn from them.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Sluman, and I play the kudode with Amin's Kakula ensemble. And I really had a lot of fun playing with Amin because he was very open to new ideas, and he kind of let us, he would give us the template of what he sort of had in mind, but then he would let us kind of experiment, and that really, I think, helped us to be a more creative and sort of tight-knit group. I really had a good time playing. I think the other thing that really made me feel good about the group was that we're probably, I don't know, one of the only Kakula groups in the US, and I think there should be more. I was also very impressed with the response, the feedback of the audience, and they were really amazed, and it felt really good to be a part of something and to be able to play in something that's quite unique, and yeah, I think that it was a great experience.
I am I'm the gimba player for the Hawaii Kakula Ensemble. As far as I understand, my instrument in Sulawesi is actually 2 separate drums, but I am playing on a single drum with 2 heads and sticking with the traditional-esque presentation. I'm playing with my hand and my stick. I have a stick in my right hand. This is the first time I've had an opportunity to play this type of instrument. It's been very exciting to play with the Hawaii Kakula Ensemble because to me it's almost like, it's almost like a mathematical punk rock folk version of Sulawesi music, what we're doing. The traditional elements mixed with the modern composition elements and the high energy has just been fantastic. The pieces that Amin had written for this have presented themselves in gosh, how can I word this? I will say that it's he would present his ideas for the parts to us, but we were able to construct our own sections within those constraints, and it's been very creative for everybody involved, as well as maintained a sense of the compositional structure presented by Amin. So the experience has just been exciting for different creative reasons, and the energy of the group has just been absolutely exhilarating. We always would play and stun people with the type of excitement that we would create with this type of music. People seem to tend to think a traditional based music is going to be more relaxing or calm, and some of our pieces are, but at the same time some of our pieces are very vibrant and energetic, and it takes people by surprise. So that's been a lot of fun for that. Everybody in the group is really wonderful too. All the musicians of any level have been really fantastic. Everybody's been very diligent about rehearsing and practicing and being at the shows on time, et cetera, contributing at different levels, both administratively as well as musically. And it's just been a fantastic experience, and it's probably not an experience that could be had anywhere else other than at this campus, the University of Hawaii. Certainly not a frequent occurrence in the United States, I wouldn't think. So I definitely want to extend appreciation to Amin for bringing this to us. It's been an excellent opportunity.
And I'm playing the kanda, or the bass drum. I'm actually a master's student in Asian performance in the theater department, and I don't have a lot of musical experience. I actually saw this Kakula group perform last semester and was intrigued by it and thought it was interesting and exciting, and had the opportunity to join it later on. And we're actually using a taiko drum in this performance because we didn't have the traditional kanda available to us, which is good because I've played taiko drums before briefly, so I felt like I knew what I was doing, kind of. It was really a great experience because, specifically with my instrument, because I was the bass and I had several patterns that I knew that I was taught by Amin, I could put them, in most of the songs, I could put them where I felt they should go, so it wasn't a set pattern of this pattern goes there, this pattern goes there, but I knew a few patterns and could throw them into the song where I felt appropriate, and that was fun. There were also songs where we had a lot of tempo changes and rhythm changes, which I found most exciting because I wasn't just playing a basic pattern. I could actually drive the music and play along, and it was more exciting and more interesting that way for me, especially when I had little solo bits. So this was a great opportunity, and I thank Amin very much for bringing Kakula and Sulawesi to Hawaii to share with us at the University of Hawaii at Peulu.
My name is David Langfelder, and I play the gong, or tawa tawa, in the Ensemble, and I've known Amin for about 3 years, and we started off in a class together. I forgot, was it Sound Systems and World Music? And I remember we used to study, and we go to the dining hall sometimes and eat, and it was a lot of fun hanging out with him and talking to him. And what else? And then we started this group, and at first I had no idea what it was going to be like. And once we started playing, it was so much fun, and I was really glad that I got the opportunity to play. And it's really fun to actually play the gong, because it's like you get to see what everyone else is doing, and you can add in embellishments and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm just really thankful for this opportunity, and that's it.
Hi, my name is Joan Scanlon, and I am one of the more recent members of the Hawaii Kakula Ensemble. I have known Amin for some time, and I saw the group playing a year ago and was like, wow, that's really great music. It was so much fun. So he invited me to join. I'm not a music major, and I actually never was a musician until recently. But I have a fond appreciation of Indonesian arts, culture, music, which is what led me into this group, and it has been a wonderful experience. There's something really special about this music, and it brings out the best in a crowd. People jump up and cheer. They're so happy afterwards to have heard the music, so thankful that they've been, had the opportunity to hear this music. It is certainly rare, as other people have mentioned, in the United States. I think even in Indonesia. I've spent a long time in Indonesia and never heard of Kakula music, kulintang. Didn't really know anything about the Sulawesi musical traditions. So being here in Hawaii and being introduced to that has been a great experience, and I'm very thankful to Amin and the other members of the group, because it's been so much fun. And hopefully we can all play together again someday.
Hi, my name is Yoko Ruichi, and I was the singer and I also played the tambourine. First time I heard this music was from the gamelan room, and I was outside doing something, and I was like, whoa, what is this music? I was so interested. And then my friend was playing, so I joined. And it's been so great. I really love this music and the people, members of this group. I've never sung like traditional music like this, and it's a little bit different from Western singing because the scale is different, right? And also, the sound, like, I don't know, sound is very like microtone and stuff. I'm not sure what the word is, but it's very special and unique sound. So I really enjoyed being in the group and singing the songs. I was really lucky that I joined this group, and I learned a lot from participating in this group. So I really want to thank everyone, and especially Amin. So thank you.
My name is Michael Santaja. I'm a music major here in the University of Hawaii, and I'm a member of the Hawaii Kakula Ensemble, and I've been playing rebana mainly in the group. We started this group around 2 years ago, 2 years and a half, when we tried to see the music that Amin plays in his hometown. We met in the gamelan ensemble that we were in, and then many people started saying to him that we should try the music that he used to play. We were not aware of his capabilities, and he was not aware, I think, of the things that he could achieve here in Hawaii in musical terms. We were able to find many instruments from neighbor countries that we could use to play the music of his tradition. So we started the ensemble maybe with around 4 or 5 people, and getting main melodies and trying to play the main instruments. And as time went by, we started learning different songs, and different new members started coming into the group. We ended up being around 10 people, which allowed us to put new elements that Amin has implemented in this kreasi baru, such as tamborin and cymbals, and we were able to experiment and put the elements into the music that each one felt that could work into this new creation. He never said no to anything. We always tried something and see the reaction from everybody, and especially from him. But he's been very open and very patient with everybody, and trying to look for new ideas and possibilities in this Kakula group in Hawaii, which, since everybody has a different apport to the music, it would always be different than any other Kakula group. So I think we've got to be a very unique group from my point of view, due to the feeling that the group has created, not only with the viewers that really enjoy the music, but also with us, that I think we may enjoy it even more in every single practice we had and every single performance. So we're very lucky again that we can do this in the University of Hawaii, and we thank Amin for all his effort, and I'm sure that in the future we'll play again.
Hello, I'm Herman Kellan. I'm playing repe or hand simba in this group, and I feel so happy to be in this group. I have been in this group for 1 year, and actually Amin invited me to join him and then to join his group to play together. I'm actually from Indonesia, Flores Island, Eastern Indonesia, so it is not so difficult for me to play this kind of instrument, because I think we, Flores and Sulawesi, we share the same music, we share the same culture. I just want to say thank you for Amin for this great opportunity, because by that we can share our culture, Indonesian culture, to people here in Hawaii. And then I also want to thank you for all of my friends in this group, because by that we can share. We are like an international player in this group, and then we share our own culture. Here we feel that our diversity not become a big problem for us. We are united in music. So by Hawaiian Kakula Ensemble, our diversity are ignored, and then we only thinking about our unity.